A therapeutic that's moving through clinical trials that I want to break down how it works is known as Bimagrumab, and this is a monoclonal antibody that currently has the name of BYM338, and that's because it doesn't have a brand name yet since it's not approved. But it's being investigated for muscle wasting during weight loss, and in clinical trials, it's been looked at to promote muscle growth as well as triggering fat loss when in combination with a GLP-1 agonist or a GLP-1 and GIP agonist, something like semaglutide. So for the purposes of today's video, I'm just going to focus on how Bimagrumab is able to help preserve muscle mass or promote muscle growth. So if we zoom in on a muscle cell, on the outside of those cells, they're going to have receptors called ActRIIA, and those are important for binding two proteins, one being activin A and the other being myostatin. When those proteins bind to that receptor, that's going to send signals to that muscle cell to maintain or even suppress its growth, and that's because the body doesn't want every signal always in the on position. And that's happening through the SMAD2/3 signaling cascade. However, when one is treated with Bimagrumab, this monoclonal antibody is also able to bind to the ActRIIA receptor on the outside of those muscle cells. By binding to that receptor, that prevents activin A and myostatin from coming in and binding. Therefore, those muscle cells have a decreased amount of that SMAD2/3 signaling cascade so that muscle cell can maintain its growth. And if we look at a specific clinical trial called the BELIEVE trial, where individuals were given Bimagrumab as well as semaglutide, more than 20% weight loss was achieved in those individuals, and 92% of that weight loss was coming from fat. So make sure you stay connected to my channel as I continue following along Bimagrumab through clinical trials. And for many more scientific lessons, make sure you visit danegarvin.com. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel by clicking over here, and you may also enjoy this related video that I have over here. I'll see you on the next one.